Alright guys, so we're gonna continue with trap guard and stuff today, right? So we're just gonna go over the position a little bit and like how I'm holding it, and then we're gonna do some sort of live rounds from there, just to practice like retaining it, yeah? So I can enter into this like most often from closed guard, but it's also like really common when I'm like attacking triangles and stuff. When Lewis defends, I end in like strong trap guarding positions. So I can continue to play that kind of guard as like a position before the triangle almost, yeah, when he's defending, stuff like that. So just start, the most basic entry would be as I break his posture, I'm framing his shoulder, bicep to stop him bringing his arm in, hip escaping out onto that side, and the key thing for all of it is that my bottom knee stays in between me and my partner. That's like the only thing that never changes, yeah? So my right foot's coming in, I'm bringing my knee to Lewis's chest, it's not like hanging down here. My left arm, there's like tons of variation, but the main purpose is that I keep this arm isolated and I control his posture in some ways. Like the strongest way, I think, is to take a lat grip and I pull my elbow into my hip. I use like the muscles in my back to frame there, and my left leg can just reinforce it a bit over his back, right? Or it can stay on the hip. But you can do this from playing overhook, trying to use your leg as a hook here. You can even go like kind of head control and stuff. Or this, if Lewis really pulls away, he can make a lot more space. And the thing you're trying to avoid the whole time is Lewis putting his forearm across my hips. And then from there, even if I do manage to do like one of my triangles, I can't really get my hips up, and he can prevent a lot of it, yeah? So I'm keeping this to the outside of me. And obviously the last thing, because I'm framing this, I never want Lewis to get his elbow in front of my knee. Yeah, bring your elbow over. Now I'm just in closed guard again, like it's shit, right? I need to keep this frame the whole time. So if Lewis is trying to fight it, I'm just following and not letting him release it, yeah? And with this hand, I'm just keeping his posture. So if Lewis tries to posture well, I've got this lat grip, I'll just come up with him. Like if he's strong enough to lift me, then I'll just come up, right? Other ways you get this sometimes, it's very common against MMA guys, if they're like trying to bury the head and stuff. As I start to make space, I can pull my knees back inside. And the stuff from the triangle, just put a little bit of pressure. If I'm trying to like triangle Lewis like here, and he defends, we end up in this position a lot where he just blocks my leg, right? So it's like really versatile and like worth knowing. For our first drill, yeah, I'm just gonna break Lewis down. I'm on my right hip, my foot's on his hip, my knee's in his chest, and I'm controlling his posture in some way. I'm gonna have a minute. I just need to keep Lewis here. That's how I win. I just hold him the whole time. I'm not trying to submit him or anything. There's no submissions yet. Lewis is just trying to get out of the position. So if he gets out, if he can just put me back into a normal closed guard, or if somehow I fuck up and Lewis passes or puts me into half guard or something, yeah? That makes sense? So we're just starting from this position. I'm trying to retain it, he's trying to get out of it. So I'll do a minute, Lewis will do a minute, maybe we'll do 2 rounds, and then we'll do some of the submissions from there. Any questions? All right, 1, 2. From there. Your right knee needs to be inside. Mimi, put your hand on the outside. This is the position you need to maintain. No submissions.
Got 1.
Knee inside, and keep this arm isolated to the outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
The lat grip will be stronger. Oh, go again. Knee inside. Frame this bicep. Yeah. Good. Okay. Good, Nikita. Okay. Good, go again. You got the triangle, go again.
Three.
So like even without, if you haven't experienced the position that much, yeah, you can still feel like there's a lot of danger from the start, right? And it's pretty easy to start attacking things, like getting into the chokes, whatever. We're just gonna go into like some drills for 5 minutes, and then go back into similar stuff like that. So for my drill, I'm gonna do one of the entries, so I break Lewis's posture, frame his bicep, and I'm gonna come into my trap guard, right? So like anytime I've broken him down, I've got this knee inside, this would be like a form of trap guarding. From here, the most basic ways, right? And like, I think the most effective thing is just always to triangle him. Like you can attack omoplatas from here, and there's some other submissions which are maybe like less common, like you could do gogoplata, attack kimuras and stuff, but the main attack that you'll finish, in no-gi at least, is always going to be the triangle, yeah? From here, once I've got this position, the two setups that you use is the first one being based on him being shit and just doing the wrong thing. So if he keeps his hand about, you know, he's not grabbing anything, I can just control his wrist, bring my knee towards my chest, and you can triangle him. You can get into this fight, you know, like trying to pull it through. It's like very simple. If he puts his hand on the floor for whatever reason, it's just there, yeah? But anyone who's got like anything about them is going to avoid doing that, right? And the grip they're pretty much always going to take is this hand on the thigh, and that's what I want. So if he grabs something else, like if he tries to grab my ankle or something, all I'm going to do is try and force him to grip in my thigh. So if he grabs there, I'm just going to reach, start to strip the grip, and like a natural reaction is he grabs my leg, because yeah, now his hand's floating, he doesn't want me to just pull it out, okay? When he takes this grip, rather than trying to fight it and try and pull through, I'm going to go with it, right? So from there, all I'm going to do is extend my right leg out into space there. So I'm not kicking it up, I'm just kicking through and making space, right? Same time I do that, I'm controlling Lewis's hand, not his wrist. So ideally, the ideal grip, I have my thumb across his little finger and my hand on top of his hand, yeah? As I straighten my leg, Lewis is gripping, he's trying to hold on. As I straighten my leg, I'm just going to push his hand into his chest in the space that I've just made. And then from here, it's really easy. My leg's going to swing over, I can control my shin, angle, and start to lock, right? So then, I break my partner's posture, I get into my trap guard, he starts defending the first triangle straight away, right? From there, hand comes up, kick through, and then I'll lock. Just little things to be aware of. If Lewis is kind of putting his head low to the floor, or with some position like this, right? This will be really hard when my right leg's on the floor. So if I try and straighten my leg out, his elbow is going to be in the way. All you need to do if they're doing that, with my hips, I'm just going to rock Lewis up a little bit, alright? So just from here, I just rock him up, and then I go, okay? Really, really simple, but like super useful. It's same, if I try and attack a triangle from half guard and Lewis defends it, yeah, he often blocks like here. Same, I just switch into that, right? Any questions on that? Okay, so you're going to set up the trap guard, my partner blocks my leg, control, straighten him through. Any questions? Alright, 1, 2, no, not your leg, bro, just turn your hips this way slightly, grab his hand, that's his wrist, there, yeah, probably, I like this grip, this is like the strongest, right? You're going to straighten your right leg towards my hand, his hand goes to his chest, you see like this nice gap, swing your leg around, yeah. What will feel a little bit better if you push this a tiny bit lower, yeah. But it's still a good position, but like you can make it a little cleaner. So as you straighten your leg, hand into his ribs, yeah, now left hand, yeah, traditionally as well, right? Just I'm not getting too much into the finishing, but yeah, go over the shin, left foot on the hip, left foot on the hip, left foot on the hip, angle this way, now lock your triangle. Good. Easier. Good. His hand. Yeah, good. You're going to straighten your leg out and don't put it on the floor. Go again. No, go again. The same time your leg straightens, his hand goes in. Yeah, leg goes over. That's it. You've done triangles before. Easy, right? Yeah, easy. I'm sorry, what's your name? Yuka, Ben. In? Yeah, and bring your chest tight. This is good, you know. You might feel better with your head in here. Yeah. Okay. If you got something like this, it's like very comfortable. Just go again, go again. Don't push his hand out. As you straighten your leg, push it into his body. And then come around. Yeah. If his hand's kind of stuck there, you can still finish it, but just push his hand a little bit lower and it won't get caught, you know? Good. Foot on, make sure this is on the hip. Yeah. Perfect. This is a different idea. You don't drag it to the hand at all. Just open the hands.
Okay.
There, pull it down. That's it. Yeah, start from the beginning. Just put your hands like this, Bianca. Don't do this with your elbows. Keep them locked a bit. Go behind the hands. As you pull them out, put your right hand on the bicep. Okay, you're gonna pull Bianca forward a little bit. Hip, not too go slow. As she comes forward, hip escape onto your right hip. Yeah, right foot on the hip. Right foot on the hip. Yeah, pinch your knees. Good. Perfect. This is the position. But the difference, right? See how Bianca's arms on the outside?
Yeah.
That's how you can triangle. If the arms are crossed, it's going to be more arm bars and sweeps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have this. Bianca's doing the reaction you want. Control the hand. Go again, go again, go again, go again. Don't rush, please. Don't rush. Control the hand. Yeah. Yes. Try to get. Yeah. Exactly. You're going to straighten your right foot towards my hand, and you're going to push Bianca's hand into her ribs. Okay. Perfect. Swing your leg around. There you are. Yeah. If it feels like it's kind of stuck up a little bit, you need to push it a bit lower when you first do the triangle.
Okay.
Make sense? I would aim like there. Yeah.
Control.
Yeah, hip escape out, same time. Good. So you got this knee inside, and Bianca's defending the first triangle. Straighten your leg out, and so push it down. There you are. Control your shin, angle. We can get an angle from here as well. So keep your shin, keep control of your shin. Pull your elbow down, left foot on the hip, angle towards me, and lock like that. Yeah, you're a strong position. Good. Yeah, if you play, grab the leg, control the leg. Yeah. Like, this is okay, right? The only thing you have is, see how he can still posture a bit?
Yeah, tuck him more sideways.
You could do, if you can break his posture, or like if you go down, it's probably he's going to be trying to follow you as well, right? If you go back, go back. Let him tip the leg. Yeah, so you can get a bit closer. If he's really like crowding you and stuff.
Yeah.
Place, if you're gonna do like, while you like really, he's putting a lot of forward pressure, place this over his back. Yeah, or if you can, even hook it onto
The neck.
Yeah.
The angle not matter.
This is, you're too angled here, you know, you just yeah. The thing I'd worry about, you know, when you angle this much, is if he does like a big swing and tries to clear this, you know,
right?
That further away.
Yeah. So control the wrist. More control.
Yeah. To be honest, this far out, I think it's like going to be a different setup. Yeah. It'd be more from.
Struggling to keep the posture.
And just play from here, you know.
Right.
So if he tries to swing his arm from here, they can't really get any clearance. If he did overhook, I would try to play like this or like this, you know. If this is definitely like a strong position, but from here, because my hand's extended, if he does like a windmill with his left arm, swing this arm, swing, like this, like I'd be worried about him getting to this, you know. Yeah. But I'm sure you can attack from here and clear. But when my frame
started was because we were struggling with controlling his arm. You know, he was breaking. He was posturing out of it.
If I get on my hip and see with this grip, if I pull in,
the black grip,
and knock my head under him, but like to the side. Like if you try and break this,
there's no
try and bring.
now, is there?
This is like good for me, but you definitely can do it. But I just think if my arm's fully extended, it's easier for him to get past it, you know? But it'd just be a different attack, you know, you do different things from there. Yeah, I mean, you are different triangle setups, just not this like push through probably.
The overhook?
Yeah. You need it to be on the inside.
The knee needs to be inside.
The other knee, bro.
This one.
If you do the overhook, you're pretty flexible. From here, if you play overhook, place the heel on his neck. Yeah.
This is okay.
This is really strong posture control. If you try and posture, Abijah. Yeah. Yeah.
But otherwise, you think this one is kind of
I think this is strongest. But for my body type, this is strongest.
For me, it's hard for me to get the grip on the.
He feels it's too far away with me when he does it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do the setup and then I'll watch you do it.
How does that?
So he grabs your leg. Yeah, easy. It's just so easy, you know.
But I feel like here kind of as well. It's kind of.
Yeah, like I said, you know, the thing I find with the overhook, it's like harder to maintain the position, you know.
They can maybe rip a bit more, like.
If he's really strong, he'll step up, turn his thumb and rip, you know. Yeah, but it's like I have time, but like less time, you know. Yeah.
How about if I go for this one?
It's like Williams guard, yeah. You can do that, right?
This way, so
yeah, it's just different.
Same as a control, just a bit different. Than
yeah. It's like
depends a bit where you feel the best.
Yeah. But it's like you use these things in conjunction with each other. You know, I can't like necessarily pin you there and hold you there forever. You know. But it's just using things that control the posture in some way and getting inside positioning with my legs.
It's kind of up to you as well to feel a bit what works and how you.
Yeah, of course. You know.
Because I do feel like this one is strong, but then here.
You see, when you do it, get your head to the outside of his head. Yeah, this is strong. When you have your head under, he can post his head on you. On your chin, and you can use the head positioning a bit to make it like difficult, you know. So like more for MMA, right? But do it to me quickly. So your head's there.
Yeah.
Like frame my bicep. And start to try and swing over, you know. But if you keep your head on the outside, and frame my bicep. It's like, I don't have like a curved direction.
Yeah, you can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It against people that do MMA, this is like really important, you know.
Yeah. Because
in BJJ, it's a bit. People sit very far back. It's a bit less, but you do. So you need to get on your hip. Curl yourself in. Try and put your head here to the outside. Put your head on the outside. Frame his bicep. This is good, you know? And like in MMA, this works in MMA. I've done it in fights and stuff, you know? Here he can't hit you and stuff. And like he's trying to keep pressure on you. Like he's really putting forward pressure. Now control his hand. Straighten you. Don't push it away. Just hold his hand. Straighten your leg. Yeah, and you don't push it out, try and push it to his belly. Yeah. This is like what I want, you know? But if it really doesn't feel good, you can change it and use other stuff. But it's like
I feel like more comfortable when I hold here or something.
Yeah, the only thing is, right? Posture.
It's like a bit like here, really, I do feel stronger.
Yeah, you need something to, like, if you use overhook, I think you need to do something to control his posture. But if you use this hand, he can bring his elbow over. And now he's out. You have to frame his bicep, you have to use your leg. This is best if you can hook his neck, but if you can't, then you just keep it over his back. But if he tries to posture here, he has more ability to get up, but it's like restricted, you know? And you can still triangle him there. Yeah, this little triangle bit, if you just go back a step. Hold his hand, straighten your leg. Yeah. It should be like as small of a movement as possible, you know? It's like, how was you finishing?
How would I finish him?
Yeah. Yeah. What you can do at the start, that's so good, you can still do it. Go back to the beginning.
To the beginning?
Yeah, it's different beginning, yeah. So like, yeah, go into your triangle. Do that again, do that again, do that again. Bring your knee through, bring your knee through. No, bring your knee through. Yeah, so this movement, control his hand, just straighten your leg and push it straight in. Just like a small movement, okay. Swing your leg. All right, see when we get here, grab your shin with your right hand. What you can do, especially while he's postured down, right? If you lift your hips to bring his arm across, it's okay, but you give him a chance to posture and defend it. If you just go from here, keep your shin, foot on the hip, angle this way as much as you can, and close it there.
Okay.
Yeah, and as long as flex your left foot and right leg, you're gonna go down and out. And
okay, yeah.
yeah, you can finish it here like either. And then with this hand, you just either scoop under his arm or inside his leg. Yeah, here you can avoid like giving him posture, you know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can go a bit deeper with this elbow crunch. Can you do the same thing? Harder on his body, I think, because you're so much longer. He has is like bigger
so
windows. Yeah. The other thing you can do, right? So you're pretty good mobility. Yeah. If you go overhook with your left arm, overhook. Yeah. And with this, anchor it over his lat trap. This is like really strong as well. You know. You can, if you can't get that, then you just kind of hamstring curl onto his back.
Okay.
So this is a bit more secure. But if he's strong, they'll posture and turn the thumb. So you can still do it, but you just have less time to control him here, you know? Okay. Try it on me, I'm like the same size as you, roughly. How heavy are you?
Sorry?
How heavy are you?
77.
Yeah, I'm like 74. So if you do it on me, see if you hold my lat. Yeah, good. For me, I can't get my hand inside this, you know? But like, I understand like with the different body type. Yeah, keep your head in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a body type thing, you know, but you can adjust it.
I can switch it.
How heavy are you? 67. Yeah. You're strong. When you do the boogie choke, I felt when you were doing it on my skull, I felt like my head was going to explode. It was just like, do that again, do that again. Don't throw it, just push it into his belly. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get to something. Just to reiterate some things about the position, right? Yeah, just take my lat, show my bicep. When you do play this kind of guard, the head position for Lewis is important as well, right? So if he keeps his head in front of me like this, it might feel good for him, and he can definitely still get attacks going. But if I can bring my head underneath his chin, I can start to extend him out. And once this frame is extended in some way, so if Lewis locks his arm out, yeah, so you have to do this, right? It might feel good, but from here I can windmill my arm and start to clear and stuff, right? When people spaz out and shit, yeah. So his head being there lets me do this. I can start to pull my arm over. He wants to keep his head tucked to the side, yeah. Something like this. Now, no matter how much forward pressure I do, Lewis can still do the same thing, like control my hand. And I'm gonna fall in, right? But he's keeping his head in good position and he's not fully extending his arm out. Once your arms are fully extended, trying to clear these frames is like a lot easier for the person on top. Yeah? And secondly, if he is playing an overhook, this is like good, right? You can still use it, but he has much less time to hold me in this position. Especially if I'm strong and I start to pull up to my thumb and rip, it can be difficult. You have to kind of catch the person as they're posturing. So like maybe Lewis holds him really tight. I get like halfway, and as I'm trying to clear this, Lewis goes into his attack. Yeah, it's okay. Or he reinforces it with his leg. So ideally over my trap, put your foot over my trap. He's not flexible enough, so he's going to hamstring curl over my back. This makes it harder for me to turn, but as soon as my leg comes up, I can start turning my thumb and bringing this in, yeah? So that's why I prefer the lat grip, but you can definitely still use that, right? Just our last drill, and then we'll go into some positionals. I've got my trap guard, however it is, and Lewis is putting his weight down over my leg, so he knows I want to triangle him, and he's trying to preempt it, right? From here, all I'm going to do with my right hand, start to push his head a bit to make space. My left foot's going to come over, and you can go across, but I think it's stronger just put the ball of your foot on the side of the person's head, yeah? From there, I'm going to push and extract my knee, and you have two choices, a little bit based on his reaction. If he tries to push back into me in some way, I can bring my leg over and go back into triangle. If he just fully commits to this and keeps his head down, I'm just going to push. And then you sit up, and probably you'll try and sweep from here, yeah? But you could try to omoplata the person, right? So just last drill, keep your head down. I'm going to put him into one of my trap guards. Lewis is keeping weight on my leg, trying to stop the triangle. Push. I'm going to push his head away a little bit. When you push on the head as well, this kind of encourages them to push back a little bit, as opposed to this, where I'm just using my shin, right? But I push, pull my knee out. Yeah, if I feel him lift posture in any way, I'm just going to kick my leg back and try to angle this way and triangle. If he just keeps his head down, push and sit up to omoplata. And everyone's done this in some capacity. If you've not, just get to this position, you can stop, okay? But if you have stuff to drill from here, you can add it on. Any questions? Alright, so person on top, keep your head down, and then person on bottom's gonna go from there, right? 1, 2. Yeah, because like, when people feel that, it's like more instinctive to push back or posture away, you know? When you go shin over, it kind of like, he definitely knows you want to omoplata him, and he'll probably dip his shoulder, start trying to go into some sort of defense there.
Do I need
to frame his hand, you know? Like if you come back into this position, bring your hand out, Ethan. So that when you're here, like push on the side, really just extend your leg into him. Yeah. Try and pick your hand up off the floor, Ethan. It's like, it's not a natural response, you know? You just kick him and then push him. If you triangle him, it'd be like a quick movement as well, you know? Like you'd push and then he'd feel that movement, just shoot back. Frame his bicep, Boda? Yeah. So, yeah, from here he's alright. Now push his head away with your right hand. Right foot on the side of his head. Well, now you've just, I'd keep it there just in case. But just put your right foot over his head. Push and pull your left knee to your head. Push your right leg, pull your left leg to your head. Now, from there you could take this off his head and shoot your left leg around his neck. Yeah, depends if you're feeling push back or not though. Yeah. Your right knee to your chest. And then shoot back. Yeah. Is it a bit? And then push. Now shoot. Good. Push and pull your knee to your chest. Shoot triangle. Triangle. Yeah. Push. Easy. Yeah. Good. So same time, I would go here. When you push, pull this to your chest. So push, and then you can go there or shoot back. Push, pull your knee to your chest. Oh. Good, Nikita. Yeah. Good. And reach to his hip. Right hand on his hip. Yeah. You push his head away, push his foot with your head with your foot, pull your knee to your chest, and then shoot triangle with him. Good. Lewis. If I do so, then we just reset to here, same person. Lewis is trying to defend the position or he can pass from it, right? If he gets into a closed guard, kind of lands man, I can work for like 5 seconds, try 10 seconds, try and get something. But once it's kind of gone dead, we'll just reset, come back to here, right? So I have a minute and a half working, we'll switch, Lewis has a minute and a half, then we'll change partners. We'll go through 2 or 3 times, then we'll come back. Any questions? Alright, get your first partner, get ready, 1, 2.
This is you don't know me,